All you have to say, Paine clearance, Cessna 5512 Echo, ready to copy IFR to Paine.
Okay. We have a tailwind. Look at the sock there.
Minimums.
No, we are doing a missed approach.
Oh.
Number 1 to Echo, where are you?
Central ramp 16.
Number 1 to Echo, Paine ground, runway 16 right at Alpha 4, taxi via Delta, Charlie Alpha.
Taxi via Delta, Charlie Alpha, Alpha 4, 16 right, 12 Echo. Delta, Charlie Alpha, and I want airport.
Alright, stop.
What?
Alright, so don't start moving until you have weight, because we're not even on the center line right now.
Okay.
You could hit that plane.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yes.
I know. Now I know.
Yep.
That you told me, but Delta, Charlie Alpha. This is Charlie, but I missed Delta. Okay.
Yep. Well, you repeated it back to him, so maybe you need to start writing down your taxi clearance, because this happened last time, remember?
Yeah. I'm impressing you in a negative way. I told you I was going to impress you, but not in which way. Yeah.
Full line,
2000.
Alpha 2. Cessna
No.
12 Echo, runway 16 right at Alpha 4, clear for takeoff.
Alpha 4, 16 right, clear for takeoff, 12 Echo. But I'm not ready.
Number
It's
60
fine.
Delta, runway
Put your
16 right,
departure
taxi via
briefing
Alpha,
up,
runway
or
16.
your departure procedure, and you'll finish briefing in the sky.
Paine Tower, Cessna 24529 or 3,500 over Priest Point, inbound for full stop with spec. Cessna 24529 Paine Tower, make straight in, runway 16 right. Straight in, 16 right, 24529.
We have a tailwind. Look at the sock there. Okay. 76.
My controls.
Your control.
My controls.
Okay.
Air controls.
My control.
Air controls.
Cessna 12 Echo, contact the departure procedure.
Auto departure 1 to Echo. No departure Cessna 5512 Echo IFR 86.
Cessna 1 Director, fail departure with a contact, clear request.
We're going to do the VOR Alpha Paine.
1 Director, climb and maintain 3,000.
Maintain 3000, 1 to Echo.
Alright, remember when you call them, you're supposed to say, Dale departure, Cessna 5512 Echo, 1,500, climbing 2,000.
Yes.
Paine 6 departure. And then remember when they ask you what you want, say the approach and how it will terminate. So VOR Alpha, missed approach.
Cessna 1 Director, terminating 250.
250, 1 to Echo.
90 knots. I'm going to keep 90 knots. No, probably higher.
Yeah.
Speed. 250. 250. 3,000. Okay, so I'm going to have approach VOR Alpha.
Yep.
And
So what altitude are you supposed to fly the arc?
the arc, is 2,000.
Where does it say 2,000?
Okay.
Look at the arc itself. What does it say?
Cessna 1 2 Echo, how will the VOR Alpha approach terminate?
That was you.
VOR Alpha on least approach 1 Echo. Cessna 1 2 Echo, roger, clear direct to SEPO. Clear direct at SEPO 1 Echo.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
Let me read here. Where does it say that is 3,000? I can't find. Oh, 3,000 is in the arc. Yeah.
Yep.
3,000.
Okay, so we've been cleared direct SEPO. Are we sure that this is set up correctly?
Your control.
My controls.
My control.
Your controls. Okay, number one, what is the flight director setting set to?
Navigation, no approach.
No, we want it to be navigation right now.
Okay.
Well, actually, we can do approach.
Okay. Approach, 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 approach.
Cessna 5512 Echo, VFR traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, up to 4,200.
Looking 1 2 Echo. Okay, so so all we've done is select direct to a SEPO, but the approach isn't activated. So what do we need to do?
Approach. Activate approach.
Cessna 1 2 Echo, out of SEPO, join the Paine 9 DME arc northeast bound. Accept your approach clearance vicinity of Misfit. Say it again, 1 2 Echo. Cessna 1 2 Echo, at SEPO, join the Paine 9-mile DME arc northeast bound, and I'll have your approach clearance in the vicinity of Misfit. Thank you. I will follow the arc, and you tell me the approach later. 1 2 Echo.
We have a traffic here.
I'm looking. Traffic in sight 1 2 Echo.
1 2 Echo, thank you.
Huh?
What's wrong with this picture?
4,000, just keep.
This picture I'm lower. I lost 180 feet.
The GPS. What are we supposed to be looking at right now? We should be looking at the map on the GPS.
Oh, there.
Alright, what's our missed approach?
Climb to 2,000, following, heading,
9, turn left heading 220, that's how to maintain
260 and
3,000.
intercept radio 236 to Acepo and hold 2,000.
Okay. What's our minimum?
1,100.
Okay. Why don't you set the minimum on the G3X? So why don't you add 100 feet to it? There you go.
CBM 0 Mike Yankee, Paine Field.
So at the minimum, you should have the very first step of your missed approach, because you already know we're doing a missed approach. So as soon as we hit the MDA, we're going to say that the runway is not in sight. So you already know climbing right turn to 2,000 on heading 260.
Left downwind entry.
And then as soon as you see the missed approach button,
Clear for
here,
16 right.
press it.
Left down.
Okay, this is 5 nautical miles.
190, that's how to maintain 2,000.
2190, 2,000.
Sorry. This is very easy to understand now why the flight director is telling me.
Yep.
Down there.
5098 heavy, approach to center, maintain 4,000.
And
Number 1 2 Echo, did you copy the traffic?
Negative. 1 2 Echo.
Number 1 2 Echo, traffic 2 miles south of your position, northbound level 4,000, Boeing 737, caution, wake turbulence.
Looking 1 2 Echo.
Maintain
Alright,
17
stop turning on the radio.
the goggles and my
69,
glasses
4 miles from maintain
are
2,000
making
until
this
7
not
o'clock
sealed,
clear
so
ILS,
I have a lot of noise.
reduce speed to 171 2 Echo. I'm going to have to break you off the arc and bring you back onto it for the sequence. Turn right heading 160, maintain 3,000. Turn right heading 160 and maintaining 3,000. 1 Echo.
They say 360 or 160?
160.
Okay. What mode should we be on?
Heading.
Nope. We're not on 160.
So approach, can you repeat the heading? Is 160, is that right? 1 2 Echo, affirmative 160. Roger, 160.
Just to make sure.
Okay.
It's a good practice.
Yep.
Amazing.
Cessna 1 2 Echo, turn right heading 320, intercept the Paine 9-mile DME arc northeast bound. And turn right 320 or 1 2 Echo.
Okay, so now we have to
GPS 5988, heavy turn left heading
re-intercept
220,
the
descend
arc.
and maintain 2000.
So turn to 320.
So he put me in a heading that is about 30 degrees from that arc. So
So it's at 5512 Echo, you're 3 miles from Nisset, maintain 3000 until established on the Paine 9 mile arc, clear to VOR Alpha approach.
clear to VOR Alpha and inbound to intercept the arc 1 Echo.
Okay, now switch to nav mode.
Approach, actually.
It's not gonna work. Try it. It didn't work. We're too far. Okay, so see how both of these are active?
Okay.
So we're coming, as the needle comes in, see how GPS is gray?
It's gonna start.
Yep.
But I probably need to close this angle here.
Well, it's good. The flight director's gonna help you in just a second.
Okay.
So see now GPS is flashing. So now the flight director is helping you join the course.
I love this freaking flight director.
Right.
Thank you, director. I love these. Oh my God.
Okay,
GPS
what's our
5988,
next
heavy
point
5 miles
after
from ISO,
Nisset?
turn left heading 170, maintain
Yavor,
2000 until
Yavor.
established on the local
Okay.
line, cleared ILS, runway 14.
So we cross Yaver at what altitude?
We cross Yavor at
GPS 5988, heavy maintain 170 knots,
2000
forward return until a 5 mile final.
when we are after Nisset, we start descending.
No.
Okay, so we have Yavor. Okay, we start descending after Yavor. 3000. We start descending to 2000 to intercept.
No. After Yaver, we descend to 1,500. And we intercept Zelig, which is the final approach fix at 1,500.
2000 is for what?
No, that's for if we were doing the procedure turn.
Okay. I gotcha.
So our next point is Yaver, which we will cross at 3,000. After Yaver, descend 1,500.
And then stay in that altitude until Zelig, and then descend to minimum.
Yes.
Told you I'm gonna impress you today.
Okay.
So Nisset we just passed Yavor, 4.4 miles.
So it's a 5512 Echo, VFR traffic, 2 o'clock and 5 miles, about 2 miles southeast of Yaver, northwestbound, altitude indicates 2,600.
Looking, what you echo?
Yeah.
GPS 5988, heavy traffic, no factor, passing your left side and lower, contact Boeing Tower, 120.6.
Traffic 512 echo.
Go ahead, Echo, thank you.
0.9er, 0.8. Bigger. Okay. Now we start descending right now.
Okay.
Approach.
Nope, press nav. Nope, you just turned off nav. Nav needs to be activated.
So 1 Echo, contact Paine Tower, 132.95, I'll talk to them as approach.
Contact Paine Tower, 12 Echo. Paine Tower, Cessna 5512 Echo, VOR Alpha, and it's approach.
Cessna 5512 Echo, Paine Tower, report min.
Report means 12 Echo. It was too much RPM here. That's why I didn't descend. The way I wanted. So I have 1500 and he's telling me to raise my nose. Did I miss something here? Why?
Yes, why? Because we need vertical speed mode activated when we're descending, right?
Okay.
So, and we want it to descend 500 feet per minute, so set the wheel for 500 feet per minute. There you go.
200 feet before our target altitude. Static is 1.1 now. Can you please?
Watch your pitch.
Something I need to improve with this power here. I passed Helix, so I reduced.
Yep.
Just a 1-2 Echo. Traffic ahead and to your left, 11 o'clock, 3 miles northbound. Should be turning base shortly for 16 left.
Looking 1-2 Echo.
1,400.
Traffic inside 1-2 Echo. So when you take off your foggles at 1,100, you're going to be in between the runways, and you're going to have to sidestep to 1-6 right.
Minimums.
No, we are doing a missed approach.
Approach 1-2 Echo. Six, 0.
Just 1-2 Echo. Contact Seattle departure. 128.5.
Contact Seattle 125, 125.
Activate the missed approach.
Paine Tower, Skyhawk 5232 Foxtrot, just past
Go to nav.
inbound.
Okay, and what are you supposed to be climbing?
Paine Tower.
Number 5232 Foxtrot, Paine Tower, move straight in, runway 16 right.
Straight in, runway 16 right, 32 Foxtrot.
Maintain VFR and continue inbound.
Zero approach is not 5512 Echo, approach.
It's 5x1 Echo, South approach radar contact, say altitude on request.
Request ILS 16 right, Yankee.
1-2 Echo, you can expect that, say altitude.
1700, climbing to 2000.
1-2 Echo, thank you. And how will the ILS Yankee terminate?
It's going to be a mid approach 1.
Roger. PS 5980 heavy, turn right heading 040.
One.
Where no, navigation is taking us on the missed approach. You need to follow it.
PS 5980 heavy, turn right heading 110, intercept the localizer 14 right.
Okay, Asipo and line. So now procedure,
Okay.
approach.
Hold on. Does everything look okay here?
2000.
5980 heavy, 7 miles.
Okay, but you're using the flight director. What altitude is the flight director currently set to?
Maintain 170 knots or greater.
2000
Okay.
right now.
That's the 1-2 Echo, turn right heading 340, vector ILS Yankee, final approach course, maintain 2000.
Maintain 2000, 340, 1 2.
Quick turbines, you will be at least 6,000 control heavy, and be 11 landing point.
Approach,
Seattle departure, Skyhawk 6268 Delta with a call.
approach.
6268 Delta, go ahead.
Request flight following back to Olympia. We are on the Vashon departure out of Paine Field, climbing through 2,200, climbing to 3,500, 6268 Delta.
Okay, so localizer 119.
3 miles southeast, bound up Gates 1000.
Approach, ILS, no visual.
Seattle approach RV122 Echo Foxtrot.
ILS Yankee.
RV122 Echo Foxtrot, Seattle.
We're getting vectors right now.
Well, that depends on where you are and if you filed it or not.
So just load and activate.
Over north of Paine at 6,000, climbing.
Where did you file off of?
Activate vectors to final.
Okay, yeah, that's
9,000.
No. What are you doing? I said activate vectors to final.
Roger, stand by.
No.
Jump forward.
Go back. Cancel.
PS 5980 heavy,
Activate
contact
vectors to final.
120.6.
Okay, so localizer 119er point. 119.
RV2 Echo Foxtrot, I'm not going to be able to pull up that flight plan.
What frequency are you
so
putting
I
in?
can start you off with VFR flight following, but we're going to have to work on the routing.
We could just do VFR flight following direct.
Is that the nav radio?
RV2 Echo Foxtrot, Roger. And what's your type RV again?
Okay, fly the airplane, please.
Okay. One
Third, Tango November 7984.
09.3, course 163.
Jet 3 Echo Hotel, turn right heading 040.
Is our nav2 already set to the ILS as well?
Yeah, 350
It needs to be identified, right?
No, we're 2 Echo Fox, so you can climb to 95 now, you said? We can go up to 95. It's up to you, I'm just asking what you're going to climb to. I was going to climb to 9,000, but I'll go up to 95 just to save VFR. Thank you.
Alright.
All good?
There.
What's the final approach course?
So final approach is 163 and runway length to 9,010 feet. Touch down south zone 570 and airport elevation
So
is
12 Echo, turn right heading
040.
040.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Alright, what's the missed approach?
Okay.
Departure, November 889, Delta
This
Whiskey,
approach is minimum altitude 7070. And this approach is climb to, after this approach, climb to 1,100, then climb right to 2,000,
have other frequencies, thank you. Your radar contact, turn left heading 100 and maintain 4,000.
VOR,
4,000.
radio 230 to Asipo 90 and hold.
0701 to Echo.
Traffic alert, Kenmore 4444, VFR traffic, 9 to 10 o'clock, 2 miles south, 10 altitude 2,500, I believe it's the Skyhawk. Kenmore 4444, negative, traffic contact. King Earth, 0 Whiskey Hotel, descend and maintain 2,000. Vision Jet 3 Echo Hotel, contact Boeing Tower 120.6. Third Jet 9 Delta Whiskey, contact sub approach 123.9er. 123.9er for...
Okay, so now approach mode is activated.
5512 Echo, 5 miles from I-type, turn right, heading 130, maintain 2,000 until established on localizer, cleared ILS Yankee, runway 16 right approach.
130, intercept localizer, 120.
Are we on the correct CDI mode?
Departure, good afternoon, Alaska 662, 1,800 climb.
1,000. I copy 3.9 miles.
Listen 12 Echo, contact main tower 132.95.
Costa Fake Tower, 130. Main Tower 5512 Echo, ILX Yankee, 1 right.
5512 Main Tower, continue for anyone 16 right, put postman.
We're going to miss approach. ITP 2.1. Okay. 2,000. Vertical is coming in. 1.1. Altitude 700, and this is a decision altitude. One six right, 770 feet. Okay. And we do a miss. The miss approach is climb to 1,100, then climb to 2,000, turn into a 0, and intercepting 236, radial to Asipo and 90 and hold.
Tower 51380, is that Alpha 6, ready to go, 16 right southbound departure, please.
Minimums.
5130 Paine Tower, standby.
Standby, 5130.
500.
Main Tower 69551 to miss approach.
Cessna 12 Echo, rudder. 12 Echo, contact state of departure 128.5.
128.5, 128.
13 Foxtrot, you headed to Harvey?
Affirmative, I'm heading to Harvey, 32 Foxtrot.
13 Foxtrot, looks like none of the pattern at this time. First change to Harvey approved.
Frequency change approved.
Navigation.
Yes.
Yes, sir, approach. This 386 Mike Echo, maintain 5,500.
36 Mike Echo, Southward, thank you. Maintain VFR, Seattle altimeter 2987.
2987, maintain VFR, 36 Mike Echo.
My controls?
I don't go.
My control. Seattle approach, Cessna 5512 Echo, Mr. Roach.
5512 Echo, radar contact, say altitude and request.
1,600, requesting RNAV Yankee 16 right into Paine, full stop.
For 12 Echo, you can expect that.
Okay, so what's the missed approach here for the...
So we have 1,100, then climbing to 2,000, heading to 80, and heading to a Z4 and hold.
Yep, so why did you start turning as soon as we reach 1,100?
So I start turning before 1,100. That's my.
Yeah, so you can start your climb, but you can't start turning until you're at the missed approach point. Alright, so I'm gonna fly it for a little bit so you can hear. Just listen and learn. Okay, so
Cessna 12 Echo, turn right heading 340, vector RNAV Yankee, final approach course, maintain 2000.
right 340 vectors for RNAV Yankee 16 right 2000 12 Echo. Alright, so he gave us heading, so I'm putting it in heading mode. Looking at the PFT heading, we're on heading mode, and altitude is at 2,000. Those are the two things I want. I'm just going to focus on flying the airplane first, and then I'm going to get my approach in. He just said to expect vectors to final for 16 right, so I'm going to activate our approach for vectors to final. Alright, so going to procedure, KPL, RNAV Yankee, 16 right. Of course, I'm focusing mostly on flying the airplane, so every time I look here, I'm going to look there too, to make sure that everything looks good. We're on vectors, so that's good. Load, approach, and activate. And this looks good and normal. Back to map. Alright, this looks good. Now, alright, RNAV Yankee, 16 right into Seattle Paine Field International. ATIS is 128.65. We already have our weather. We're on with approach at 128.5. Paine Tower is 132.905, which is in the standby of COM 1. We've got ground 121.8, which is in the active of COM 2. And our final approach course is 163, and I'm going to put it on our nav 2 just as a reminder in case anything happens. I to B is our final approach fix at 2,000 feet. We are doing the approach down to LPV minimum, so the decision altitude of 770. Airport elevation is 608, touchdown zone elevation 570. Missed approach is climb to 1,100, then climbing right turn to 2,000, direct accepo and hold. I expect we will be vectored between IWalk and I-type. We should intercept at 2,000, which we currently are at. Once passing I-type, we'll descend down to our LPV minimum, decision altitude 770, and our visibility should be RVR 1,800.
It's time to do a full stop.
Huh?
we didn't tell him this time we do a full stop.
Yep. Alright, your controls?
My control.
Your controls. Yeah, approach that's a 5512 Echo. This approach will be a full stop.
1 Echo, thank you. Delta 12 Echo, turn right heading 360.
360, 1 Echo.
Delta 12 Echo, turn right heading 070.
070, 1 Echo.
So I can eventually activate now the approach.
Yep.
The company probably float plane.
So see how heading is green and GPS is gray? So we're currently in heading mode and we have GPS armed.
Gotcha.
So once the needle starts coming in, it's gonna get ready to tell you to do the thing.
So it's a 5512 Echo, 5 miles from I-type, turn right heading 130, maintain 2000 until established on the final approach course, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 16 right approach.
Here to RNAV Yankee and heading 130, 1 Echo.
Decision Jet 2, runway Papa, turn right heading 040, descend and maintain 2000, traffic no factor.
Right now GPS is flashing. And now we're on GPS mode or approach mode.
Can you keep it? Jet 2, runway Papa, VFR traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, gate to 2500, turn left heading 360.
ITP is 4 miles.
Alright, and you can see how this gray GP glide path.
Okay.
So it's not glide slope, it's glide path because it's an RNAV approach.
3.5, I'll give you 2 minutes prior, 2 miles west of Harvey, northwest bound.
So my confusion with the ILS radio that gets more sensitive, doesn't work that way.
Nope.
Okay, gotcha.
Then forward radar contact position,
Makes sense, because
check,
it's not
maintain
the point
VFR,
in
you
the
are clear to
ground.
climb
Yeah.
over airspace, get all altimeter. Set the 5512 Echo, contact Paine Tower, 132.95, good day.
Go to towers, 132.95, good day, 1 Echo. Paine Tower, 5512 Echo, RNAV 124 right.
Or 5512 Paine Tower, continuing back, actually, I don't know what's strike, clear to land.
124 right, continue, clear to land, 1 Echo.
Report.
Alright, now the glide path is flashing, so it's going to intercept it. So still follow the flight director, it's going to keep you on the glide path. You'll just adjust your power for the airspeed.
Okay.
Working murder.
So add power, because we're losing airspeed, because we still want to be at 90 knots, so you can only do that by adjusting the power. No, you don't need to do that. We're on approach mode, so it's following the glide path right now. So following the flight director is correct. Let me know when we're at minimum.
We have 1,000 feet to the...
There you go.
16 right, right base, 9 right Delta.
Minimums.
But no.
Once you're approach, I just want to make sure you're number 2. Behind that system, short final for runway 150 left.
Fly the airplane.
Traffic.
Alright, runway sight.
Funny.
That wasn't the landing I wanted. That wasn't the landing I wanted. Too fast.
And calling Paine Tower, second, please. 14 meg, roger. And I'm Mr. Are you going to taxi back or are you done? 14 meg, ground point 8, thank you. Number 12 Echo, ground point 8.
Ground point 8, 12 Echo.
Number 9 Delta, everyone wants to try clear line.
Clear line 168, 9 Delta. Ground 724.
Ground Cessna 5512 Echo Alpha 3 taxi to Wisconsin.
That's a 5512 Echo Paine ground taxi parking Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie 12. When I told you I'm glad you're here, you said yes, me too, and I was like, what the heck? I thought you were gonna say no, Marcelo, you're good. And no, you said yes, me too. And I go, okay, it's real. This is real. I mean, I suck right now today.
Actually, you don't suck. You just need more practice.
Thank you. Yes, I need more practice. I thought I was ready for Angelica right now. I thought I was ready for my check ride, and I have to face the reality. Not good.
I promise you, of everything that I've worked on flying-wise, instrument rating was the most frustrating one.
Okay. Well, I'm not alone.
It's a lot of work.
I'm not alone then. Thank you.
No.
So, yeah.
And it's only easy to me now because I do it so often now.
Yeah, okay. So I'm happy that you say that because it's I feel well. Angelica told me and she cured me when I used to say what's wrong with me every time I made a mistake, and one day she told me just stop saying that. There's nothing wrong with you. If you make a mistake, you just improve. You do it again.
Yep. Just move on.
Yes. And so that cured me. I mean, I don't say that anymore.
Good.
What's wrong with me? Doesn't exist. But today I almost say that again. I almost say that again. Okay, 512 Echo, thank you for all these gifts you're giving me.
And even now, I made a lot of mistakes during the flight too, but the difference is I just catch them and I just move on.
Yep. Yeah.
For example, I forgot that approach mode doesn't work for the VOR. The approach mode only works for approaches that either have a glide slope or glide path. So I make mistakes too.
I was going to tell you that, but I wanted you to figure it out by yourself.
Yeah, you were trying to teach me something. But I was like, but it's not a big deal because you know how to fly it. You don't need the flight director to tell you how to fly it.